I am. Yeah, maybe I'm Australian too.
You think you got it?
I'm definitely Australian for Comanches right now. I'm so excited to drive home so I can listen to it.
Yeah, I'm Australian right now about my book. What is it? It's called. My friend gave it to me. It's a very like plainly titled book. It's called Law of Success, and you're like, it sounds like a how to win friends, influence people type book. So I'm like, I'll check this out. I'm reading it, and instantly it goes into like mega minds and how like if you can like, dude, it's so fucking funny. Like if you can just kind of get people in the same vibrational wavelength and all start.
I'm
thinking
done
about
with
the same
vibrations.
thing. What are you talking? You can't be done with
I
vibrations.
keep hearing all of a sudden vibrations became popular like this year.
Well, it's because there's like, I've read all
dimensions of vibrations.
No way. They just
I know good vibrations. No, they
vibrated onto your radar.
No. The last like 2 years is when I've heard anybody talking about vibrations. I'm
Well,
done
it's
with
because
them.
you left Mechanicsburg.
Don't you dare besmirch my town. You're gonna criticize my town.
I'm saying in Delaware County, either people don't know the true nature of reality. That it's just.
So you moved to the big city and now you know reality.
I mean, I kind of was always in touch with this stuff. I'm not gonna lie. But that's, dude, if you vibrate, so if you have a little particle vibrating, and I think I'm not going to brag, 38,000 vibrations per second, that's sound. And then if you just speed that up a little bit, now it becomes, I think, heat. And then if you, speed up a little bit, like 1 million vibrations per second. And
sure.
If you triple that, if you double that to 3 million, now you have light. So, like, the things that you see are produced just by the same pattern, which is just a vibrating that speeds up. So, pretty crazy. And then all these things that are vibrating are mostly empty. I mean, if you boil things down to the basic
like
units,
an atom. An atom is like, I forget what the fuck it is. It's like if home plate was one of the electrons. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I remember it. Yes, it's incredibly spread out.
Yeah, I think it's
like the nucleus would be like a fucking
baseball stadium.
Yeah.
I think it's if a baseball. Yeah, the proton would be a baseball.
Proton.
The atom would be a
neutron.
No,
all vibrations.
Or like let's say electron. Let's say
electrons. Mayor, what the fuck are you huffing and puffing about, dude?
I wasn't. That was Noah. I was looking up the sound wave stuff, and I couldn't prove Matt wrong or right.
Why are you trying to prove him wrong, man? What's your problem?
I'm not trying to prove him wrong. I'm just trying to see if he's
I mean, it's true. It's the rate of things vibrate, and then at a certain point, it vibrates faster and faster. Then you get ultraviolet rays. The whole point of it. I'm reading. I thought this book was about business strategy.
I'm not saying that type of like literally scientific vibration. I'm talking about like human, like your frequency.
Okay, dig this. So check this.
Junk.
out. No, check this out. So if all matter emanates from vibrations, and people are going to say, people emanate from matter. Your thoughts have to be working on some sort of vibrational wavelength.
People emanate from matter?
Yeah, I mean, you're just matter. You're just atoms.
Yeah,
the same atoms that are vibrating,
yeah,
producing
people are
light,
matter.
Heat, and everything. So your thoughts they have a vibratory pattern according to the laws of nature. So you could have, if people think a certain way, you could say they have a certain vibration. And there's some people you just meet and you just instantly don't like. It's because you probably have like different, you're on different vibratory levels and they just don't. It's like you get into electromagnetism, where it's kind of like you meet someone and it's just like your energy fields kind of throw each other off.
All right, yeah, that's where I get it. So it's like crystals and stuff.
Dude, crystals are living organisms.
You're fighting towards crystals.
Crystals are living organisms.
Crystals do have vibrations.
They're living organisms, dude.
Crystals are living organisms.
There's male and female crystals, right? Just the way the pattern. Lemaire, look it up. I know it's an information dump, dude.
I'm mad.
I
don't like talking crystals.
I shouldn't expose you to the Akashic records this fast.
You shouldn't.
Dude,
why are there male and female crystals? They're rocks.
It depends on the way they spiral. If you crack a crystal open, there's
all right. So it's not male and female.
No, there are.
They don't reproduce.
They're living organisms.
They don't reproduce. The crystals aren't living.
Yes, they're living, breathing organisms, bro.
They don't breathe.
Okay, well, they're living organisms.
How are they alive?
Lemaire, look it up. They're living organisms.
How? Like, in what definition of that?
They grow. They do. Like I'm telling you, look it up.
Well, living.
I haven't fully downloaded this knowledge yet, but they're living
wrong.
organisms.
So rocks are living? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, on some level.
All right.
On some level, yeah. They're made up of the same stuff we are.
That doesn't mean living.
Crystals are not alive.
Who said that?
Bezos? Was that Bezos? Bitch ass.
Can they be male or female?
I'll look it up.
Please look
It's
that
going
up.
to be the gayest website on earth. Like, yes, of course crystals could be
That's probably CCP media you're looking at, dude.
Definitely. You think that's the Russians trying to shut it down?
That's Chinese Communist Party.
Chinese.
We're trying to ban TikTok right now.
Crystals really don't have genders. Their energy, however, can lean towards the masculine or feminine side.
Their energies can, for sure.
I mean, dude, I watched.
We gotta get you a crystal necklace.
I'm gonna go start going crystal scavenging. I'm gonna become a rock hound where I go and just go to like quarries. It's called rock hounding. You fucking cut them open.
Yeah.
I listened to this.
I took a field trip and did that once.
How fun!
Sickest fucking field trip of my entire life.
I used to collect rocks when I was little.
You
I forgot
go
about this.
break them open. It was like a fossil pit.
Yep.
Dude, did you do that?
No, but I used to collect rocks.
It was incredible. Everybody found a fossil.
If you go to there's certain areas, I just got a
crack
book.
it open and find the troglodytes or whatever those fucking things are called.
Exactly.
You know what I'm talking about? I could tell. I can feel the vibrations. Come
Dude,
on.
I just bought a book. It's called Pennsylvania Rock Hound. It gave me all the sites. I'm gonna start going rock hound, and you can find fossils. Dude, I used to do this when I was little. I forgot all about it. I loved it. I used to go rock hunting.
I used to go
rock hunting.
When did I lose you?
Dude, when I got
crystals?
Dude, they're fucking awesome. To be able to find.
You're gonna get some pussy off this. I know that's not your motive.
What kind of pussy do you think I'm gonna get? Dude, first of all,
chicks love crystals. Dog brains,
dude.
This one's red.
I watched this guy.
It means love.
I watched this guy on Gaia, who went on. He was supposed to do a story about the Emerald Tablets and Thoth.
Of course, Thoth.
So yeah, of course,
please.
Thoth.
Of course, I know.
So I'm listening to him. I'm trying to learn about the Emerald Tablets, and this guy just tells this story about
the Emerald Tablets.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, I want to learn what the fuck's in them. So I'm, from the Atlanteans and stuff. So I'm like, I'm trying to like. Learn.
So you're learning about Atlantis.
Well, Atlanteans is different. I mean, it's similar, but this is just different stuff.
Atlanteans?
Very esoteric, yeah. I mean, dude, if you buy the common thing that like people have only been around for a couple hundred.
I know what tip you're on.
I mean, I'm just.
I know the tip.
I'm just listening.
I've heard this tip.
I'm just checking it out. I've listened to it a little bit. I'm trying to the stuff about. I do like the idea of thoughts just kind of exist, like being a transmitter.
I hear
for stuff coming in.
Yeah, that actually somewhat makes sense.
I mean,
as me, the preeminent scientist here.
Exactly.
I think I'll validate that one.
So, what do you think about whatchamacallit, the ether of the dark matter? Do you think it's a conductor?
But that means we have to attribute meaning to the energy to make it that way. So, like a bird could be like, "Mah."
Talking about the observer effect?
Yeah, that's the observer effect for sure.
Yeah, it's been documented.
Okay. I just came up with that theory. Boom. Right off the top of my head. Easy. Next.
Dude, this guy did a thing on the Emerald Tablets, and I'm like, all right, this guy's going to explain to me what these things are. Dude, he just starts telling the story, and it's just him and babes in there the whole time. And he's in there being like, so I was talking to my angel, and dude, and like nobody's there. Everyone's like, whatever.
Just coughed on the flag. Fuck.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did I talk about this, about the guy in the fourth dimension yet?
I'm done with dimensions.
Dude, this guy out of nowhere, he's telling a story and he goes, oh, I'm not going to get into that. I was in the fourth dimension. People like, tell it. He's like, it's too long. So anyway, I had 3 gals guide me out of the fourth dimension. And now I'm back in Egypt. And dude, people are sitting there like following the story. It's the funniest fucking thing.
You need to find these people, dude.
Dude, I do. But the whole point is he's supposed to tell you about the Emerald Tablets. The whole story. Dude, it's 2.5 hours. I listened
You're
to the whole
on your
thing.
way to this thing.
I listened to the whole thing. The story ends with him being, through like synchronous events. He goes and gets a flight to Egypt and crawls into this tiny tunnel in one of the pyramids. And I think it was a Great Pyramid.
Is this the guy that was on Rogies?
No, I don't think this dude's gonna make it on Rogies. Dude.
All right.
He goes into
this guy's not even making rogues.
The whole time Thoth himself is appearing like, you have to go here, you have to do this. He goes into
Thoth showed up to him?
He channeled.
I thought it was Thoth.
He pronounces it as Thoth, so I'm gonna go with his pronunciation. I mean, he sat in a tunnel for 2 hours in the tunnel.
Thoth showed up. What did Thoth say? How would he say?
He was like, "You have to go to the pyramids."
What type of voice do you think he would have?
Thoth is all business. He doesn't small talk. Thoth's wife, she'll small talk you.
So wait,
Thoth is all business.
Thoth a real person?
Thoth was apparently the guy who wrote the Emerald Tablets. If you read the Emerald Tablets, it's narrated by Thoth.
I thought Thoth was like some made up fucking god.
No, it depends on how you look. If you could either channel him or you can't. He might be real. It's like Jesus. You don't know. I mean, Jesus is real, obviously.
Jesus is real, please.
Obviously, Jesus is real. But it's like, he's like one of those personalities like that.
If you say that, a black person has to. Lemaire, literally, you're like, Jesus is real. He's like, not even, he wasn't even listening. He just heard Jesus is real. He's like, they're making some good points this week.
I think black people being super religious is the only thing that can save this country. Kanye thinks on that tip right now. He's just being super religious. Fucking, what's that lady's name? Who's the lady who was believing in alien DNA? Who says we should all be on hydrochloroquine? Did you see the video of that lady who went on and it was just motherfucking reporters?
Oh yeah, the lady from New Orleans though. The lady from New Orleans that was like.
She's from Texas, and then she went to.
She might have been. That might have been her. During Hurricane Katrina, they were killing everybody.
No.
Did you catch that lady?
Stella Emanuel. Lemaire, do you know who Stella Emanuel is?
Yeah.
What'd you think about her?
I don't know who she is. I just read about it. I was just confirming.
All right,
you
so
nailed it.
Which one are you confirming?
Stella Emanuel is her name.
What's she up to?
So I'll get back to the guy in the fucking tunnel in a minute.
Get back to Toth in
Back
Egypt.
to Thoth in a minute.
Now we need
Thoth.
Toth.
So this lady
Fuck
comes,
emerald tablets.
why?
Fuck the emerald
Hey,
tablets.
dude, it's sick. Dude.
I hate them
you can't
already.
like the Comanche and not like the emerald tablets.
The
This is
Comanche
the
stand
shit-
for everything the Toth. They're against it.
What are you talking about, dude?
The Comanche would fuck up these Toth pussies.
Dude, they would
They'd be like, we're on the 4th frequency. The fucking Comanche
dude.
were like, there's literally no God.
No, they would have
There
done.
are no sins.
They would have
We're
done
gonna
some kind
rip
of.
your skin off and eat
They would
you.
have done some kind of advanced magic that the Comanches would have respected. They would have been like, oh,
Comanches
shit,
did
oh,
not
shit.
respect
shit.
magic.
They didn't encounter it, dude.
They didn't really have a religion
It's
either.
gone, dude. It was gone.
No
by
religion.
By that time, it was gone.
No religion. They were like, you're here or you're not, dude. And there's also no like real morality. Like you fucking do whatever you want.
Yeah,
Pretty wild.
pretty bad.
Pretty American.
Sounds like a bad way. No.
Pretty American, dude.
No way, dude.
Ultimate
That's not
freedom.
American.
Ultimate freedom. No government, no state, no laws.
It's anarchy, dude.
Come on, man. That's about as American as it gets.
Dude. I mean, now you're talking about the myth of what's that place? What's that thing called? Everyone swears is like a left-leaning Antifa. You're talking about the myth of Antifa.
No,
You're describing anarchy,
no,
dude.
No. I'm
That's
talking
literally what
about,
you're talking about.
pardon me.
I'm talking about Christian
I'm
values.
talking about Comancheria.
Talking about being, binding a society.
You're talking about some fruitcake
greater force.
in a robe talking about tablets.
He wasn't in a robe. He did have a ponytail.
Almost definitely a ponytail.
Did have a ponytail.
Ponytail turtleneck with some sort of gay necklace.
I didn't remember seeing a
Ponytail
necklace.
turtleneck
I'll
necklace.
check right now. I don't
Google
think I
that guy.
saw,
I guarantee you can find a picture of him with like a string necklace.
I don't
Google.
think he had. Let me see. I don't think he had a. But so whatchamacallit? So Emmanuel actually kind of all ties together. The
Nice.
fuck's the lady's name? Stella Emmanuel. She had. I got my cheat sheet. I have the Akashic records next to me on a piece of paper. So she came out and was saying that she's treated over 400 people with doxychloroquine, whatever the fuck it's called, hydroxychloroquine, and was like, not a single person's died on my watch. And she was like, it's not. She's from Nigeria, I believe. She was like, it's not harmful. She's like, everyone I knew grew up just donging this
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
because
'cause of
they worried
malaria.
about malaria. She was like, I take it twice. I've been taking it twice a day forever. It's really nothing. So she came out being like, it does work. Every single person I've given it to, she's like, you can't give it to people while they're in the middle of a cytokine storm. But if you put people on it,
In the middle of a what?
a cytokine storm, it's like when your immune system completely freaks out and it's like attacks itself. That's what they were saying was killing people from COVID. Yeah, that was part of it. Sorry, that's high holographic
I'm only gonna talk
reality.
like Comanches now.
Is that what they do?
No, they were dickheads.
What do they do?
They weren't like the noble fucking like you shall not come here. They were like they were fucking gremlins, bro.
But she came out and was like, hitting. This reporter was being kind of a real dickhead, being like, "Oh, so you think?" Sorry, I'm gonna show you
I
this
don't know
guy.
about that intro.
You probably don't know what that is. Flower Life. Anyway, the
I swear to God, there's stuff out there that exists only because it bothers me.
Do you think so?
There's certain. I remember I was doing a show. I went to this art
He looks
gallery.
like an archaeologist, dude. This guy's fucking all business.
Yeah, you wear a beige shirt you wear a beige button down to try to up your fucking cred.
What are you talking about, dude? This guy crawled
Anybody,
into
yeah.
First of all, this guy went into a tunnel in the pyramids nobody will go into. Wasn't scared of spiders or
As
anything.
one of us, he actually kind of does look like he's a bit got a touch of.
You think he's one of our people?
I think he could be one of our people. So this guy, this is a
Just,
dork.
dude, pick a sound, pick any part of it, and just turn the volume up. It's so,
That all I do is get sick when I go around the world. But
he humble
this
brags
is the
a
only
lot.
2 times I've ever traveled that I ever done.
Skip,
this. It's
he's
always
skip a
been-
little.
This is you.
He's basically talking about
And I started to take a step, and this wave came over me, like real weird. And I started to go again, and another one, and then another one, and another one. It's like wham, and then wham, and wham, and wham, 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 and
He's got bad teeth.
just minutes,
Gap.
like
I got a
2
gap there.
minutes or less. I was on
You
the
don't want
ground
this
dying.
life, dude.
dude. Listen to him.
And I was just dying. That's all I was. I was just dying. I was starting to go unconscious. I was throwing up. Everything. I was just like totally.
Pause. That's basically. So he had a
That was
dude.
you after the weed ice cream.
Yeah.
Wham, wham, wham. I started throwing up.
That was the thing. He had instructions on how to do an itinerary through the pyramids, and he would get this great knowledge. And he had to do it in order. So his guide was trying to get him to do it out of order. He's a Taoist, so he's like, well, I'm not gonna use force to get out of the situation. He's like, I'll go. Then he was like, oh God, and started like throwing up and passed out.
What was his goal? I don't know
Dude, it makes-
one thing that's taking
So
place.
again, that was the whole thing. I thought I was gonna learn about the Emerald Tablets. And
what are the emerald? Let's start there. What are the emerald?
So they were
tablets?
just
I know you're trying to learn about them, so you don't.
I'm trying to learn, but right now, as far as I know, they were some sort of writing that was given to us, just like the what the fuck was it? The Taoist writings. It's just like some person wrote it all down. Some like mythical figure wrote it all down and gave it to people. So Thoth recorded the emerald tablets, and they were kind of like the Thoth recorded the emerald tablets, and that was like the whatchamacallit. That was like the wisdom of the Atlanteans.
How old is Thoth? When was this guy?
I mean,
where was this
linear
guy?
time?
Yes.
How many? He's been
break it down for me. Somebody who uses like geography and time. Where and when was Thoth?
I mean, he's lived many lives, dude. So it's hard to kind of pinpoint. It's not really.
So this is all again.
What?
It's just trash.
No, dude. I mean,
this is crystals.
When you say it's your birthday, do you say this is my birthday? Or you say this is the birthday of this particular Earth suit?
It is my birthday.
Okay, so that's.
I say it is my birthday,
dude. This guy was sitting there. He was supposed to teach me what they were. I still don't know because all this guy did was bragged for 2.5 hours about being like.
Yeah, I travel the world a lot,
dude. It's literally this guy's trying to get pussy, and you can, like you were saying, you're spot on. Like this guy.
You
goes
get into
on,
crystals, you can eat some pussy.
Dude,
do you know what this rock's for?
I've seen people do it, dude.
Intimacy.
I told you before when fuck man, this was years ago, and I was like sitting there. I think this was I don't like bringing up my first marriage much, but this is my first marriage, and I had just gone to like Mexico, spent like $4,000 on a trip, and I was hanging with hippies at the time, here and there. There was a little French Comanche action. Strictly
do not besmirch my boys.
Strictly business.
Please. Please.
But I remember this girl comes up to me from this guy I knew and was like, "Oh my God, he just got me this crystal for my birthday." And I like looked at it and saw how much happier she was than my wife and was like, "Motherfucker." But
it is an evil hippie trick.
Yeah.
Crystals are definitely an evil hippie trick.
Although I don't know, dude. I don't know. I
sniz.
think they might be onto something, dude. They're building
They're not
the pyramids.
at all. They're not at all.
So this guy claims he starts talking about how he gets kind of like goaded into doing this whole, like, I don't know, this quest or whatever to go down there to like find this knowledge. And long story short, it ends with him in a tunnel meditating with his head next to this like crystal that was placed there that he obviously knew would be there. And then he's in pitch black because he's in a tunnel like under like the Sphinx or whatever, or the pyramid. And he said the tunnel started lighting up. And then he's like, and he's like, "What else?" And Thoth is like, "That's not good enough for you, dude. I lit up the tunnel, dude. What the fuck?" So he's like, so then I go out of there, and there was just like, I'm not gonna lie, like 50,000 children surrounding us. First of all, I was like, dude, no fucking way, there wasn't 50,000 children. And he goes, "Oh man, and I haven't seen my own kid in 3 years." So yeah, that was pretty much. And then it just ends. It was like, what the fuck?
When he walked out, Thoth.
He walked out. So he went on this long quest where like, it would be like, go to this person and they will have the secret. He'd go to like an apartment and she's like, my angel told me that you'd be here. And he's like,
I have no idea what's happening in this story.
Dude, that's the whole point of the story.
Yeah, but what was the point of,
let's say the story was good.
What was the point?
He was meditating. He channeled Thoth. Thoth was like, I have a mission for you. So then he went on this mission where he met all these people and found out how to get into this tunnel. And then he got in the tunnel.
And he went there, laid by a crystal, came out, and there was 50,000 kids.
It lit up, and that was it. The story makes the point.
And then that was it.
The story made no fucking sense. And then he ends with being like, I'm talking to my angel. Then he stops and he's like,
he had an angel?
He's an angel. He talks to all the time. He forgets what she tells him all the time, but she gets kind of impatient.
She's a bit mouthy.
She'll like tell him stuff. She's like, I already told you this. And he's like, dude, I forget. Sorry. But it just ended with a guy telling everybody he didn't see his kid for 3 years. And he was just out like laying in tunnels, being like, oh fuck, oh dude, that wave is like whoa, whoa. It's like,
like wham, wham, wham.
It's like, I don't know what the situation was, but it's like,
yeah, some kid in 5th grade is getting bullied right now. Like, queer. And he goes home. He's like, I wish I had a fucking dad.
His dad just like, the kid actually came as a prophecy. The angel was like, you will bear a son. He like bears a son on a prophecy, leaves him to go like meditate in the temple.
Yeah, this guy is fucked up.
It's
this
pretty
guy's
crazy.
Very mentally deranged.
It is funny in that community to have that. Dude, it was funny too. At one point he was like, has anyone actually been down the tunnel I'm talking about? And a couple people were like, oh, I've been down there. He's like, how'd you walk down it? Like, oh, I rolled down. He's like, I don't think it's even possible to roll. So he's like, the people are trying to one up each other and like high spirits. It's pretty fun. All that shit pops up.
You would like on Last Chance U, there was a family of there's a white wide receiver, and his whole family. He lived in his grandma's house, who was a famous author, and she wrote like this weird like medieval fantasy book, and then it ended up like their dad was like a pedophile.
What?
Like his grandpa was like a violent pedophile. He looks like a Lemaire. Look up the picture of the guy from Last Chance U. Wow, fuck. I guess you're not gonna be able to show it to him.
pedophile.
Looks exactly. He looks like Karl Marx, but he's wearing like a turtleneck and the most pedo. He looks exactly like all the people you're talking about.
Damn.
Also, I realized our fan base is basically the Last Chance U
You
team.
think so?
We're basically, it's like, when things are going good, we're like, woo, fucking suck our dicks, dude. We're down 1 at half. It's like, fuck you, coach. The team just explodes, dude. Any sign of adversity, the team's like, fuck this. I quit.
Fucking quit. Dude, the other lady. So, sorry, I'm scattered.
No, you gotta see this house. It's fucking incredible. This dude lives in a former pedophile like not mansion, but like a big house in Oakland, and it's all based off this one lady's money from like writing some weird sci-fi novel, this fantasy novel,
Really?
and then there's just a kid that loves football there. It's fucking
That's kind of strange. Yeah.
They're sitting there eating like his dork grandma and dork, I guess, like step grandpa or something. They're eating dinner. They're like, the peas tonight are excellent, I suppose. And then this kid's just
They do
like,
castle talk.
yes, they talk like they're fantasy characters. And then there's just a white kid that plays wideout that's just like, I just love football. It's fucking insane. All right, so Thoth.
Well, no. So that was the story. Was this person was supposed to teach me about the Emerald Tablets, and it just turned out this guy was like hadn't seen his kid. He
What
was
are
like,
you? Yeah, that's amazing.
He's just digging into tunnels, being like, "Whoa!"
I
His sister was
can't
his
visit
mom.
him now.
He's like,
I gotta-
obviously, my sister and I have a close relationship because we both know that she was my mom in another life, and it's like you guys definitely had sex. I don't know. That's where I thought. I was like,
yeah,
you
for
had sex.
sure.
But but now there's a lady. So I think DJT Jr. retweeted that lady who went on, the Nigerian lady who was just like, hydrochloroquine is the answer. We should be using this. But she also has a ministry where she like pulls out demons out of people. So, and it's like based on like, she was like, the problem is she's like talking all this shit. She's like, dude, you can do the numbers. She makes a decent case for hydroxychloroquine, at least in the soundbite. I don't know any of this.
But then
She's
it
like,
really undermines her credibility by fighting ghosts.
well, that's the thing though, because then the guy goes, doesn't it undermine your credibility? She's like, why?
Why the Catholic Church does it? Exorcisms?
Yeah, she's like,
Heard
why?
of them?
She's like, why can't I believe in demons and still practice medicine? It's like, fair enough.
I mean, you can
Also
still
kind of
practice medicine.
Well, it's also intolerant of people's cultures. To be like a smarmy
No, it's
CNN
not.
reporter and just be like, if you believe in demons, like, we should embrace everybody's culture. I don't know.
For sure, when it's your opponent, yeah, you're allowed to.
Yeah, it's kind of. I thought it was kind of shitty. She was like, dude, she just completely disparaged a lady's religion. It's like, you can be a doctor and fucking believe in demons. She was like, dude, she's like, if I got one of you
then
CNN anchors,
there's got to be footage of her like fighting a demon.
there
that's
is.
just
She
totally
goes,
damning.
She was bragging. She was like, dude, my ministry is fucking on fire right now. She's like, the views ever since CNN started making fun of me, my views are up like,
Have
3
to.
times.
Yeah,
They went up from 200,000 to 600,000. And the guy's like,
She sounds nuts.
she makes some good
I
arguments.
don't know anything about
Watch
her.
the
I
video,
haven't
dude.
seen her.
I'm a big fan. The points were, she was basically like, I treat 400 patients. I give it to them.
That makes sense.
None of them are dying. All these other doctors who are trying to talk shit on me. She goes, go see Dr. Fauci. Go see your patients. When's the last time you held a stethoscope to a patient's chest? Go see your patients. She's like, the one guy is a fucking what's the skin guy? He's like, the one guy's a fucking dermatologist. She's like, no offense to dermatologists, but she's like, get the fuck out of
What
here.
was that one commercial? You remember? I forget. There's twins. I barely remember it. They had astigmatism. I guess that's glasses.
Yeah, that's glasses.
Fuck.
But but yeah, man, she was like, look, all I'm saying is I use it and it works, and there's people who are spazzing, being like, you can't do this. And the guy was like, well, what if you lose your medical license? He's like, you might run afoul of your medical license. She was like, people are dying. She's like, why would I worry about my medical license? He's like, I'm just saying, like, she's like,
Damn.
let them come at me. She's like, I'm saving lives out here. It's pretty, dude. It was pretty sick, man. I mean, that's like, to me, that's
all good.
That's high density.
It's all good.
That's the spiritual energy we need. Someone's like, what about your medical license? She's like, I'm saving lives, bro.
I like that.
Kanye's on that. Kanye went full pro-life.
Kanye could still be retarded.
I don't
You
think
gotta
so.
keep that in mind.
I don't think so.
All right.
I think he's.
I don't want you to be heartbroken when he definitely is proven.
Dude, what did he do? All he did was cry talking about.
No.
aborting his
He's.
daughter.
I mean, his whole forever. This wasn't just the first thing he's done that you've been like everybody's been like, I think he might be having like, I think he might have a mental disorder.
He's fine. Read his tweets. He said, "I'm fine."
He was like, Kim's coming with a doctor to take me away.
She
Fuck
probably
that bitch.
fucking was.
White supremacist bitch. I mean, he's having a tough time.
She probably was trying to snag.
He might
him,
be
dude.
in spiritual warfare,
I think he is.
but he did have pretty clearly a wild breakdown publicly, especially on Twitter.
The
Like
rally, you think?
The rally was interesting for sure, yeah. But what are you trying to get at?
No, I don't. I mean, dude. I mean, the guy's
Like,
definitely,
it's not like I'm crazy for sitting here being like, no, I think he's like bipolar and having a manic episode.
I mean, the man says he's fine.
I think everybody that's having a bipolar manic episode tends to be like, I'm fine right now.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's like, he's not.
If he
like,
wasn't a
he's
successful,
not out crashing his car. Usually, it ends with like physical mayhem. If the guy with that many,
that's why his wife was trying to get a doctor to
she
help
was
him.
mad because he fucking he outed her. She was thinking about aborting our daughter.
She made a sex tape, dude. I don't think she's worried about like shame.
No, I think
you
she
think
was
Kim
pissed.
Kardashian's worried about shame?
Yeah, dude. I'm actually sorry. I'm on a different topic. I'm thinking about releasing like an audio sex tape, strictly audio.
Let me hear it.
I'm just saying. I don't have one yet.
Give some like.
I'm gonna record.
How would it start?
I'm saying, dude, if you want to pop off, dude, record it like Shane Gillis sex tape leaks, and it's literally just
Just
tape.
audio, just a
audio,
podcast?
just like, oh no, it's just you having sex, but audio.
Yeah.
You get a girl. Get a girl like, oh my god, this is the best.
I still make it like Hulk Hogan's though.
Dude, if you made a fake sex tape with a girl,
You
it's
just dropped the N-word accidentally. Now look, me and my family joke around and we say the N-word.
Did
all
he
right?
say that? Was that
I
his
think
defense?
I could have. I'd never even seen the N-word tape from Hulk Hogan. Lemaire, you've definitely seen it. You're a wrestling fan and black.
Yeah, I've seen it.
How'd you
How's
feel
he
about
drop it, dude?
He was like, because his daughter Brooke was dating like a black guy.
Yeah, now hold on. Here's my take on it. Here's what I heard it was. I heard he was like something about not wanting him around because him and his family joke around and say the N-word. Is that what I was?
I don't remember it
All right,
that
all
way.
right.
I
How
remember
was
him
it
saying
told?
He's gonna spoil the
I never heard it. Yeah, I think it was kind of like, I don't want to hurt his feelings because
Yeah.
me and my family, we play hardball.
What I remember was he was like after having sex with Bubba the Love Sponge's wife, he was like,
Yeah,
he
R.I.P.
was like, hey, my daughter dates like some black guys. I'm not racist. I mean, maybe we're all a little bit racist, but I don't think she should be out dating.
Damn, that's when he hit it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But still, it was a secret recording, right?
Yeah, it was a secret recording. Yeah. He got Sterlinged, but
He
made
got
more
Sterlinged
money.
hard. And
Yeah.
then he destroyed Gawker for it.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Good for
got
him.
sued. He got money off that.
Yeah.
$144 million. You guys are at an hour 40.
Oh, really?
That's all right. We can split it in half and page it.
Yeah.
We'll page this half. We'll page the Comanche talk.
Yeah, I'm wondering, man. That could be
How much? That's a good question for most whites.
what?
How much would it cost for your N-word to be public? First off, 144. Easy,
44
dude.
million?
I'm turning into fucking
I mean,
Daniel Carver.
You could do this today.
Yeah, true.
You could do this today. Leave a
144.
voicemail, let it go. Like, that was a private recording. It'll go public, and then you'll get paid.
Well, now I can't
Why?
because you ruined it.
True.
Fuck.
So Hulk Hogan said the N word and got
Hulk
millions
Hogan
of
said the
dollars?
N-word during a sex tape with another person's wife and got millions of dollars.
That was he was while having sex.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, dude.
What?
Hulk Hogan rules.
So they claim sex tape sanctuary.
They claimed, I don't think he knew it was being taped.
So he was like, oh, he was getting pussy.
Yeah, brother. I can't believe my daughter's dating a fucking.
What?
Yes.
He was saying this to the girl. He
Well, I
was
think,
fucking-
again, like Lemaire said, I think he was on camera being like, well, I'm not racist or anything, but I don't know if I want my daughter, like.
Noah just found some quotes. One quote is, I don't give a fuck if she inaudible an 8-foot tall basketball player. If we're going to fuck with, do you want me to say the word?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
If we're going to fuck with niggers, let's get a rich one. That's what he said.
Try to say it like Hulk. Let me hear you do it. Let me hear you do a Hulk voice. Do it, dude. I know
So
you're good at it.
he was in pussy.
Hold
while
on,
saying
we're about to
this?
hear this. We're about to hear Hulkamania Lemaire. And in pussy. That is true. I hear where you go with this. I'm also a lawyer. I know what you're
Sure,
going for
yeah,
here.
exactly.
In pussy is you're allowed to say on nearly any word while your dick is in a pussy.
That's home base.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
This
All
is
right, let me hear it as Hulk.
I'm racist to a point, fucking niggers. But then when it comes to nice people, that's the quote. That's the quote.
I'm
And
racist
then
to
he
a
came-
point.
Yeah.
Wait, try that again because that was the worst Hulk.
I have a bad Hulk.
You love WWF, dude. You have to know how to do a Hulk.
Well, Lemaire, be honest. What's that feel like when were you a Hulkamaniac?
No, but he's like a Terry, and Terrys do that.
What's a Terry?
Like
He's a bad guy.
no, like Terrys are like guys who used to be good at football, but then they like lie about it. You know what I mean?
Is this like a Karen?
What's that like?
Is this like a Karen? Is this like a Karen? Is a Terry like a Karen thing?
No, I feel like it just I don't know. You know, like Terrys are always
Oh, he's
like,
trying to say
shitty.
Terry Crews.
No. Like you know, like
Bite your
white
tongue,
Terrys
man.
in movies are always guys who always have like a Pontiac like Firebird and just like
Is this a phrase you're coming up with, or is this?
Are you trying to coin a phrase, bro? Are you
Or is
trying
this
to-
Twitter?
phrase? No,
Is this Twitter?
because- I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Did you come up with it, or is this Twitter?
Yes,
Lemaire, his
I
name-
came up with it. I
You
guess I
came up with Terry's.
Yes.
Lemaire.
Lemaire, we're jumping off. This is crazy.
Lemaire, his name is Hulk Hogan. Say his name,
His
please.
Say
name
his
is Terry
name,
Bollea.
dude. That's risky.
What?
No, that's just kind of stealing Breonna Taylor's catchphrase.
Oh, is that where that comes from?
Yes.
My bad. I heard that saying. I don't know.
I
where it
read
came
up
from.
on that.
Really? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't.
You can't
I'm telling you.
Don't read the articles.
They give you a little bit.
They
gi-
do.
They do the one version. They go, oh, here's this version. Freak this people out.
Hers
They
was
go-
still brutal.
They go, you want the real version, guys? And they slip the DOS to everyone. They go, what the fuck?
Like, well, a cop also got shot in that house that night,
Really?
but they did open fire. They did like a no-knock warrant.
Guns blazing.
Went in and well, the Breonna Taylor's boyfriend shot. He was just, of course, he called 911
Yeah.
from the house. He called the cops, being like, "Someone's breaking into my house."
And it was
It
the
was the
cops?
fucking cop. He was in a gunfight with cops, and it was like, people are breaking in, dude.
What?
Yes, it was
They were
pretty
like,
rough.
"Hell- Yeah, we're here. No, here.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, it was like scary movie. They're like, the calls from in the house.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a. I thought it was just one of those things like remember them, say their name.
No, it was well, I'm sure it is.
Breonna
Before.
Taylor, yeah.
It's probably from fucking Fight Club.
Yeah,
You know.
I hope.
All right, so Lemaire, I need. Come on, man. Try it one more time.
Lemaire, if you're having a Dave Chappelle moment, dude, don't do it. Feel pressured.
No, I'm not pressuring him to say the N word. I just want to hear a Hulk voice.
Shane loves it.
Say it.
Listen here, brother.
Yeah, that is good, Lemaire. Noah, give it a shot.
Hell yeah,
No,
brother.
Hold on,
No.
Noah's giving it a shot. Listen to him. Try it again, bud.
Hell yeah, brother. I don't know how I feel about black people dating my daughter.
No, don't riff, dude. Don't come up.
I
with it
wasn't.
on
I
the-
wasn't
Well,
riffing. I
Lemaire,
was being
or
Hulk.
Noah, we're all gonna do the full. We're all gonna do the full quote. It's your turn, then I'll go. Just do exactly what Lemaire
No,
did.
go
We're all
first.
gonna follow you up. Trust me, dude. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it definitely won't affect your career at all.
Oh man,
You could use the defense you're high on pot.
true.
I was high as fuck,
I was,
Your Honor.
sorry, Your Honor. I was fucking blazed.
I was blazed. What is it, sweet nogs? Oh. Damn, baby. What other
Oh,
topics
man,
you got?
What else we got going on here? Nothing really.
We got
mean,
autistic Australians,
Autistic Australian.
Comanche.
I wanted to just address
Emerald
the,
tablets.
maybe last week. I think coming with the lady, Emmanuel lady. I think I might have been. She was saying people get like raped basically by demons at nighttime and it fucks them up for a couple days. I think I might have had a demon fuck me up last week. I'm just saying it's a possible theory.
As far as what?
Just I was in a funk. I think I got fucked. I think I got raped by a demon.
Yeah, the demon was Reddit.
She was she was
What are you
like
talking about?
She was like, you think people get raped by demons? She was like, yeah, happens all the time. The guy was just like,
In what? Where is
in
this
the
from?
interview. That's
interview
the
with
lady's
the-
ministry is to deal with people who got raped by demons overnight. And she also, was a doctor by day.
Oh shit! It was that lady.
That lady
It was
cures
Stella.
people who got raped by demons. Yeah.
It's her middle name. Wait.
Stella Emanuel. Yeah, that's her name.
Um.
So that's they're
So she also was like, "Yeah, demons rape people.
yeah, but dude, if
Get over it."
well, it's just kind of like it happens to a lot more people than you think, and you need the proper type of training. She's like basically, but demons hate Jesus, so as soon as you start saying his name, praise him,
They go
fucking-
soft.
They
Can't stay in you.
She was saying if she got in a room with CNN anchors and started doing her praying, they would start slithering on the ground like snakes. They wouldn't be able to handle it.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
So she thinks the CNN anchors are demons. Demons?
Yeah, I mean they've been attacking her, dude. They've been attacking her ministry. Lady's trying to bring the good word of Jesus, and they're fucking attacked. That is kind, dude. That was the one part of Hell or High Water when they were sitting there, and the one guy who's like part Mexican, part I think he's part Comanche as well.
Yeah.
Where he's just like, yeah, dude. He said something like, yeah, you guys are down there like Stone Age, this and that. He's like, yeah, so were you a while ago, dude. Until they broke you down, turned you into one of them too.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, dude, that's pretty crazy.
Pretty sick.
It's pretty sick.
I knew you were gonna love that movie.
I mean, dude, it's one of those things too. It's like, dude, they did. Poor people used to be able to be like God, Jesus, have a nice, humble, poor life, and dude, they took that from them. They took it away. Science came out and was just like, yo, fuck you idiots. That doesn't exist. And people were like, God.
What, God?
Damn it. Yeah.
Yeah, true. That
Killed
was
it.
a good way to keep the pores in check.
Killed it.
Be like, don't worry. You're going to go to a very fun place when you die. But until then, work to death real quick.
Yeah. They killed it.
And then at the end, it's going to be great.
That's right. I mean, we'll see.
Wait till you see the ending. It's going to rule.
We'll see if we get to the halls of Amente or not, dude. We'll have to see what
The
happens.
halls of what?
Halls of Amente.
What's going on there?
That's just where you go after you die, according to Thoth. But no, dude. But this is something I actually was thinking about starting. I guess we haven't had enough time, but
We have time.
I'm trying to come up with new sports. And I was thinking about. I think this would be actually pretty good. Have you ever seen Ultimate Surrender? The porn.
No.
Lemaire, Noah, have you ever seen Ultimate Surrender?
Is that the wrestling porn?
That is a wrestling porn.
Certainly is,
Yes.
That certainly is.
no.
No.
You dirty, evil, hippie, porn addict fucker. I lost to Noah in NHL.
Dude.
I'm
so-
not holding on to it well. Outshot him 35 to fucking 9. He won 2-1. He passed one in accidentally.
Yeah,
Sorry,
true.
go ahead.
Crystal
Fired
Man.
up, dude.
Probably
It was a pass
Shut
to
the
a
fuck
wrister.
up, Noah.
It was a pass to a wrister.
And then he won't say, "Yeah, that was lucky." I
did.
Dude,
I said that was a lot. That
no,
first
that goal
was
that
a
goal
lucky goal.
The game. He was literally. It was 5-on-3 the whole game. It was a shooting gallery.
Hardcore D.
His goalie-
35 hits. 35 hits to 9 hits. That's hardcore
9
D.
hits. Now you're
Well,
gonna lie? That's
You
the
had
dirty
9
hippie.
hits.
Dirty hippie.
You had
said
9 hits.
9?
You had 9 hits.
Some call luck.
Dirty hippie.
Some call
That's
luck.
what it said.
I call hard work and perseverance paying off.
Guys, how
Amen.
dare you? How dare you stat lie?
I'm not stat line. That's what I saw. What did you see?
I'm not sure, but it's convenient that you're saying it was 30 to 9 in hits. It was definitely like 30
It was 35
to 20.
to. It was.
See? Stat line.
True.
He used stat line. He was instantly like, okay, maybe it was double.
No,
what
I don't know
just
about
suggested.
that.
Well,
I'm
remember-
still
I would've
holding
thought
strong on
would show up
35
and
to
fuck
9.
you up, dude.
You guys might have to start streaming your battles.
I'm gonna
for the
play him
podcast.
right after this and win 5-1. Calling the score right now.
We'll take it out. We'll take it out on this, dude. This is something I'm proposing right now. I
We're
think this would be a
posting
good
this score online. In fact, we might go Instagram live on this game.
You might have to, bro. That would be actually
I'm
pretty sick.
heated.
You should probably start doing it anyway. So I'm thinking about a new sport. It's not.
Yeah,
that's
please.
not. So you take ultimate. You take ultimate surrender, right?
Yeah.
That's
Simply
the
don't
thing where you
fuck.
try to you try to
You call it
make
UFC.
people come, but you put ultimate surrender people up against trained jujitsu athletes. So one's trying to molest the one, the other one's trying to just
Break their
purely
arms.
do jujitsu and break their arm. So it's like
They're
if
gonna
you can get
destroy-
someone to tap.
So it's basically if you were like, all right, what if a rapist attacked Conor McGregor?
Yes, yeah,
You
but
get
a
fucking
but a trained
murdered, dude.
rapist, like someone who was decent at ultimate surrender, but
A
they
good
were,
rapist that
they were-
like
it was
in an armbar can be like,
someone who was trained in a perverted martial art that was if you were fighting someone, your primary thing was to try to get your finger in their butt, but there's a guy trying to
there
escape
has
that
to be
and choke you out.
There 1,000,000% has to be a martial art that was that way.
It has to be.
That
dude.
just like in ancient China, and they were just like, just fucking put that one away.
Fingers on pussy. But yeah, I was like, how sick that would be of a sport. That was I woke up.
So
at
you
night-
were your sport, your new sport. You're like, I'm gonna come up with a new sport. Is
ultimate surrender
yeah.
mixed with
Is
you're hungry,
that
bro.
grumble, dude? That's just
That's
the
keto,
keto.
dude.
That's keto kicking in.
Ultimate surrender mixed with regular jujitsu, where one guy's fighting to submit, the other guy's fighting just to make. If you get the guy
I might
hard,
have picked up on the mic. That stomach grumble.
well, I think that'd be sick.
Oh man, yeah, we should wrap it up.
Like
dude.
you versus me, I'm pervert mode.
You're
jujitsu
pervert?
mode. I mean, you can switch. You can go either or. You can
I
drill
think if
either
you
way.
and me did it, it'd be two dudes going
Either
at
you be
it.
pervert mode.
I think
double
I'd let you.
I don't think you. I know.
I might let you take me
Really?
sexually.
Well, the loser of ultimate surrender, by the way, has to get drilled with a dildo. So keep that in mind. Sometimes
You would allow me then.
when
you
it's
would
two,
take
when
one
it's
in
two
the
girls,
ass.
that's what they do.
You would take one for me, right?
I don't know, dude. I'd probably get a lot of balls on face.
So it would be you.
balls on face.
It'd be you and me wrestling to see who made the other one come first, and then the loser gets raped
Yeah,
in the
but-
ass.
Yeah. But again, it's you could just be doing, and you can tap me out. I think if you tap me out, you'd get to I think I'd have to blow you or something. So I mean, it's not bad.
Who do you think would win, Noah or Lemaire?
And who gets to be perv? Who's jujitsu?
Noah's a pervert.
All right, so Noah's Noah would be fucking,
Absolute Noah's a good dirty pervert.
Yeah, Noah would get in. Noah it might be submission by ass eat. It might be submission by.
He might make Lemaire orgasm from eating his ass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mary, will you do me a favor? Will you do the audio of what it might sound like if Noah was eating your ass and you orgasmed? Give it a shot. Get into character. Pretend Noah's the dirty hippie's eating your ass.
Tap out.
That's pretty good, actually. Tap out.
He could, yeah, he could. I think Noah would have to tongue penetrate your, what's that called? What's like your ass, clitoris? What's that gland? What's that bag of cum in your butthole?
Prostate.
Prostrate. I think, yeah, Noah would have to like Gene Simmons his prostrate with his tongue.
Prostate.
Prostrate.
I gave you the benefit of the doubt on the first one. I heard it. I was like, I think he's going to get it wrong twice.
But yeah, man. I mean, you know.
That's a fair point. I think Gene Simmons is Gene Simmons down to his prostrate.
I think you just said prostrate. Too.
I did.
Good.
I'm trying to honor you.
Thank you.
This is our culture, dude. I'm gonna record something
True.
and send it to you.
True. I mean, look, I'm under siege right now where it is kind of funny that I'm getting this podcast where it's like, you know, it's weird to me that I have to like listen to it and like do some sort of weird like culture training thing. It's just like, dude, just let a kid come of age and like by the time, sorry, I'm like coming all the way back to this, but it's like they'll grow up and the chances of the things that you're thinking be the way it is, how people like the 20-year-olds, like no generation, like, you know, my parents didn't think the way my grandparents think. I don't really think that much the way my parents think. And it's like, it is kind of moving. So to be like, for me to be like, here's how it, you know, it's just kind of like the only things that stand the test of time are like golden rule type stuff. I'll just being like, yeah, just be chill.
Which, by the way,
be chill to everybody.
We need to really be like, yo, Jesus was pretty sick. Judeo-Christian values, when you because again, back to the Comanches.
Yeah.
When they're talking about like all the savage shit they were doing, like raping and killing and being like, that wasn't bad. Like you wouldn't even think about it. If you caught somebody, you were going to torture them to death.
Yeah.
Like no question. And then it's like the author keeps being like, you need to remember these people didn't get those values. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, all right, they were instilled, which is kind of cool to be like, oh, Jesus actually did hook it up. Mm-hmm. Like Christianity did kind of hook it up. Like Western values kind of hooked it up by being like, let's cut out the gang rape and ripping children apart.
Yeah. Yeah,
it was actually like a pretty cool thing to be like, oh, nice. Those values actually weren't just common.
Yeah.
They were actually taught. You know?
Pretty
Does
nuts.
that make sense?
It's pretty nuts.
Or am I gay?
It's funny too.
Yes.
It's funny. It is funny to think about how people were like, I don't know. I work hard. It's like, yeah, well, what else have you been doing? I'm like, I stomped a baby the other day.
Yeah, we just
now I'm kind of having problems with this. It's hard to get anything done when like people are always avenging massive rapes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, well, I'm trying to build this fucking stone structure.
Yeah, but those guys, remember those guys who we kidnapped all their children and tied them to horses and drove them through cacti?
Yeah.
They're fucking pissed.
Turns out they're ticked.
You would think they'd let it go. They just happened upon.
Yeah.
Dude, there's this tribe called the Tonks. Tonks are good boys.
What?
Tonks? All right, so the Comanche fucking hated the Tonks.
Yeah.
And always fucked with them. Tonks were cannibals.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sick, actually. They were just retarded cannibals.
So they're
the
cannibals.
Tonks were retarded fucking like rapists. Or the Tonks were retarded cannibals. Comanche were retarded rapists.
Okay. Okay.
This is how I honor the tribe. Dude, it's fucked up. That's so fucked up, dude. I'm crazy. The Comanches would they always killed the Tonks. They always hunted the Tonks. They hated the Tonks. Yeah. And finally, when the U.S. came in, the Tonks acted as scouts for the U.S. Army to be like, there they are. There's those sons of bitches. And there's one story, the Comanche war party happened upon the Tonks ready to munch down an Apache leg. So they raided this camp, chased them all out, and they were like, all right, let them go. They're all pussies. And then they went to the campfire and found an Apache leg, or a Comanche leg that they were about to munch, and they were like, those fuckers. And they chased all of them down and created a giant pile of like 50 dudes that they just ran out of camp and then boiled them and ate them and danced around it. They danced.
Tonks?
No, the Tonks got caught. The Tonks got caught
munching.
They got caught munching dude's leg.
Like, yo, what the fuck?
And then the Comanches came and found them all.
Boiled them?
Piled them up and burned them. And they were like, they slithered like worms, like the ones that were still alive, like trying to fucking. Oh. It was fucking nasty, bro.
Yeah, dude.
But the Tonks are very funny for being like cannibal, shitty people, and then as soon as the U.S. shows up, they're like, we'll tell you where those motherfuckers are.
Yeah, it is very strange to have history where it was like there was these people and they were just kind of like
They were good and they loved the land.
chilling.
Also, they only ate every part of it. Like when they're like, oh, Native Americans eat every part of the buffalo.
Mhm.
It's not because there was some like, oh, we don't waste things. It was because that was their only source of fucking food.
Yeah.
So they, over 1,000 years of eating buffalo, figured out how to eat every single part of it.
Yeah.
It wasn't some sacred fucking like, we are one with the dude. They literally would go into forts and rip children apart.
Yeah.
They weren't these people that were like, we love the grass and the land. It's like, no, they're like, let's
They
eat the
probably-
fucking buffalo's
They probably
ass.
love the land. They probably love the land. But
Of
then
course
was
they
like-
love the land. I mean, I'm not saying they were incapable of loving
I know what you're
things.
saying, but it wasn't.
I'm
this,
not saying they're Australians.
It wasn't this unidimensional thing where they're just like
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah, they
time,
weren't like,
and like they'd see like
This
a
is
kid,
my son. I love him.
They'd like doing
No.
the dance. They see a little kid and like squash his head and be like, "Oops, our bad." Yeah, it is funny how there's whole things of history and narratives and everything built around that. Where it's like,
It's just everybody was a bad hombre.
They need
you
to
need
make
to
it-
know that. Historically, everybody was very
they gotta
bad
start doing
hombres.
history VR, where it's like you go on there.
That'd be literally the scariest thing on earth.
That'd be terrifying. But right now they're doing there was some Silicon Valley thing. I think Spud told me this. That did a VR thing for their employees to teach diversity of like,
Yeah.
this is what the black experience is like. And you put on a VR headset and everyone's like, door. Like
It's
people are
fucking
kind of like
wild.
ignoring you. And it's like, I mean, dude,
That's honestly like, you could do that and be like, this is what it's like to be a homeless black dude in New York, and people would be like pretending you're not. But that's wild, dude.
yeah.
That's
Pretty
an odd
crazy.
thing.
I mean,
to be
it's,
like,
yeah, it's a lot of money.
here's the new experience. That should be like a ride at Disney.
Well, it's a lot of money, and it's like, okay, I could see what you're going with.
And they-
But you also wrote
I was on to a good one there.
what?
It should be a ride at Disney. The black experience. And you
Jesus.
just hook kids into the VR and you go through it. Then you get your picture taken and it's like. All right, sorry. I just wanted to get to
Your
the
little
picture.
car gets pulled over, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, it's just weird. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to spend. And being like, we're gonna
Putting a
write,
VR program?
We're gonna write a script that is being black,
Oh, man.
and then let our employees watch it and be like, oh my god, I had no idea. And then people get
This is what I was doing to them.
It ends with rich white people being like, oh, I finally understand. It's Matrix.
I am cured. Thank you.
It's
yeah.
Matrix for rich white people
knew
to be
Kung
like,
Fu.
I was black once for 15 minutes on a VR
Yeah.
headset. Yeah, it's like,
Jeez, that's a rough one.
lot
Whoever's
of-
doing that should be fired.
yeah, a lot of
That's
it's-
one that's like, that's racist. That's
Yeah.
actually racist.
Well, again, the whole thing is perpetuating this thing that's kind of being like, all right, we figured it out. The problem is white people are evil, and they have to atone for everything. It's like, all right, we'll do this again, I guess. You know, we'll do the whole vengeance plot. We'll recycle the vengeance plot because I think Chicago is trying to stop. Again, I just heard. I didn't really read this, but I heard from the headline. Some Chicago schools are trying to stop history, like stop history class, until they can come up with a version of history that doesn't alienate women or people of color.
Damn, that's going to be tough because women were literally alienated for all of history.
Yeah, so it's like, well, they're like, that's revision.
It's going to be tough for us to find a history where.
Well, that's the
Also, Comanches, women did all of the work and shitty jobs. The boys just fucked around.
did they really?
Comanches might have been dudes rock.
Oh, for sure.
Ultimate dudes rock.
True. They took it a step too far,
They went a couple times too far when it came to like
raping and stuff.
gang raping.
Yeah.
But no, they would like the women had to do all the like cleaning the hides, all that shit. Because dude, in the end, the Comanches did get into like they became capitalists as soon as they found out they could trade for shit.
Really?
They're like, we got all the hunting land. We have all the buffalo. You guys like these buffaloes? We'll fucking
Dig. Yeah, we can catch these things
come on,
so
man.
fucking easy.
Give me that. What's that? A mirror? Fucking nice.
But yeah, I'll be curious, man. It'll be interesting to see where where all this stuff goes in terms of like, you know, redoing history. I mean, they're like, oh, it's revisionist history, and then it's like, well, we're gonna fight revisionist history with more revisionist
History is always revised.
True.
Keep that in mind.
True. I mean, as a
But-
historian, I don't want to tick you off too bad.
Please, Matt.
But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it is like, you know, I don't know. At this point, I'm just kind of like, well, we'll see where this thing goes. This will be pretty fun.
All I can recommend is go to the Comanches Wikipedia page.
Hell yeah.
Learn about
That's
them.
what I'm talking about, dude.
See what those boys were up to. They got rocked, dude. They were basically the Billy of
In Mortal Kombat.
people. Billy, started out young, dumb, got bullied by all his older brothers, and one day just got fucking yoked
Really?
and became a mean, evil tyrant, dude. And all the brothers ran and scurried when Big Bill came around.
Yep.
Dude, Big mean Bill. It was like, why are these Comanches so mean? It's like,
Yeah.
we all raped and tortured them for 1,000 years.
Take us out, baby. Praise
Thanks
Thoth.
for coming,
Praise
dude.
Thoth.
Praise Thoth.
Yeah, dude.
Praise Payman. All of our pagan gods. All of our dumb fucking mumbo jumbo. I have Shays. Matt's coming.
Yeah, man.
The 21st and 22nd, Matt will be with me at McGooby's Joke House in
Was that Friday, Saturday?
Timonium, Maryland. Yeah, Friday, Saturday. Saturday late, we're doing a live podcast. The 14th and 15th of this month, August of 2020, I'll be at the Comedy Connection in Rhode Island. I think I'm bringing Beezer and O'Connor. Oh, yeah, Lemaire, you're coming to McGooby's as well. You're going to get to see the Lemaire Lee do his world-famous Hulkamania impression. 27th, 28th, 29th, Laugh Boston just got rescheduled, and I think I'll be celebrating 9/11 in Phoenix.
Nice.
The 10th, 11th, and 12th. I think I'll be in Phoenix, so you can come. Never forget with me, baby, because we won't. That's all. I think
That's it.
What'd you think?
That was good.
What's your recap on the episode?
Great cast, dude. We talked about a lot of stuff. We went pretty deep. We got
Deep. Pretty much talked about the 2 chapters of a book I read
Yeah,
for an hour.
that was pretty good though. We talked about some other stuff. We talked about being Australian.
Being Australian,
Being
it was a strong
Being
start.
Australian in Australia.
Came out of the gates fast.
Yeah, dude. It was good. That was a solid cast.
We'll see.
Mark it in the books.
Yeah, put it in the books.
Put it in the books,
Fuckers.
dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.